Well, here is Group A. You look at the results from the very top, and you can see that Thailand are struggling, still searching for that first win. Philippines, meanwhile, unbeaten and looking to keep it on and on up. Korea at 2-0, Philippines at 2-0, and Indonesia at 1-2. So Thailand still have a chance. They need to come out and win this game, and all will be well. But that would be a massive upset if they were to beat the Philippines. If not, they'll be hoping that they can have an all-or-nothing showdown with Indonesia, one in which they would need to win by 15 points to get into the additional qualifying tournament. So remember, the top two teams qualify for the FIBA Asia Cup directly, and the third place teams in all the groups go into the additional qualifiers. Thailand obviously coming into this as big underdogs. They carry a FIBA World Ranking presented by Nike 99. That is far below that of the Philippines, which are right now at number 31 in the FIBA World Ranking presented by Nike. And everybody knows that in Manila and Philippines, all over, basketball is number one. They love it. They breathe it. They can't get enough of it. Thailand would like nothing more than to set everything going nuts down in the Philippines with the social media by springing a big upset. Boy, that would really put Thai basketball on the map if that were to happen. But again, they know they're going to be up against it today. They're going to come out and give it their all. So the players coming out and being introduced. Remember, these teams just met on Friday, and that game was won by Philippines 93-61. And a sensational display by Dwight Ramos. Why don't we just put the nickname Perfect in there? Dwight Perfect Ramos, because he was perfect. 20 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Dwight Ramos did not miss a shot from the floor or the free throw line. He was sensational. Now we're gonna have a pause for the national anthems of both teams. So the national anthems have been played. The referees, Yevgeny Mikhayev from Kazakhstan, Paul Skayam from Lebanon, and Mohammed Fauzi Taha from Jordan will be calling the shots, calling the plays today. Here's the starting five for Philippines. Go, Nieto, Carino, Ramos, and Baltazar. Have to say also that the Gilas program director, Tab Baldwin there on the right, is here and very influential as always. And standing next to Coach Iuchiko on the left, Joseph Iuchiko. What an honor for him to be at the helm of the Philippines, of Gilas. And also, you know, the former New Zealand coach, Tab Baldwin, he's been involved now for quite some time. He loves it. Watana Sudison, Montien, who had a great game the other day, Bandit Lakin, Sukhdev Gogar, and Nakorn Jaisanuk are in the lineup, the starting 5 for that man right there, the head coach of Thailand. Mandit Neomindi is, well, he's ready to pull the shock of the world. I'll tell you, Bandit in that starting 5 for Thailand, if he became the defensive juggernaut of that team, he would have the perfect name, wouldn't he? Lead the team in steals. Maybe Bandit will come out and create some havoc today. Well, so many talking points about the Davids and Goliaths in these continental qualifiers, and there have been some upsets, not so much in Asia, but certainly in Europe. And we've had some eyebrow-raising results in Asia. I mean, Bahrain maybe for me the real surprise, fun story to talk about, the way they play for Coach Sam Vincent coming out. Yesterday's game against India, which I had the privilege to call, was sensational. Really liked watching both India and Bahrain. Bahrain punched their ticket for the FIBA Asia Cup with yesterday's performance. Lebanon also clinched their spot in the tournament yesterday in the FIBA Asia Cup. They are unbeaten, and the tournament field starting to take shape. Of course, the Asia Cup, FIBA Asia Cup, will be staged next August. And I have to tell you, folks, any information you want about that tournament, about these qualifiers, all you have to do is load the FIBA Asia Cup app into your smartphone, and you've got everything at your fingertips, literally. Stats, features, results, videos, it's all good. And then when you're sitting around on the train on the way to work or at home with idle, perhaps a few minutes here, a few minutes there, check out the Instagram account of the FIBA Asia Cup, and you will not be disappointed.
Then we may go back to sets on dead ball, push on transition.
So here in Bahrain, where there is, well, shall we say, fresh impetus to really get behind the basketball team here following their national team's performance. And the opening jump didn't go too well. Good afternoon, everybody. The FIBA Asia Cup qualifier between Thailand and the Philippines underway. Gilas attacking the basket to the left, the Philippines in white, and Thailand wearing the blue and defending that basket. And already, Philippines come right out and drill the first shot to take the early lead from the baseline. That was Baltazar getting the first two, and this is Joseph Matthew Nieto, who was terrific the other day. And a foul has been called on Nieto. Three-point shot from Thailand. Philippines want to run at every opportunity, that's for sure. Coming right out and picking up where he left off the other day, gives the Philippines a commanding 7-0 lead. That was George Isaac Go, in fact. And now another basket. I'll tell you what, don't turn away, folks. You're likely to miss some scoring from Gilas. That last one, Baltazar assisted Ray Anthony Suerte. So it's good to have Suerte in the lineup. That always brings good luck. So Baltazar has 4 points already. 3 for George Isaac Go and 2 for Ray Anthony Suerte. Well, it wasn't a bad looking shot at all in the lane, but it didn't go down. Ramos, we don't want him to miss a shot. He was so good the other day. Here was fouled going up. Are they discussing whether they thought it was an unsportsmanlike or was it in the shooting motion? So the foul has been called, and they want to look and see if it was an unsportsmanlike. Well, nightmare start for Thailand against Philippines. Philippines scoring the game's first 9 points, and they're at the free throw line for more. Well, it looked like he started to go for the ball, but after that, he just took his arm off. I'd say that's unsportsmanlike. So indeed, that was easy. Okay, he didn't miss anything in the first meeting between these two teams. Let's see if he can keep it going. Ramos, I don't even know if he thinks about it, but it was certainly hyped. You go to the FIBA Asia Cup website, and there was a story about the best performances so far at the Asia Cup, and he was front and center. He was, again, like I said, Mr. Perfect with those 20 points, didn't miss a shot from the floor. And we've got a timeout. So 2 free throws. Jaisanuk committed the unsportsmanlike. And now Philippines will also have possession. Thailand have only attempted two field goals. 2 shots from the floor. They've turned it over a couple of times. And they have trailed for the entire game. Their 2 turnovers have both led to baskets for the Philippines. I tell you, that guy's always on the go, isn't he? Number 11. Keep an eye on him. George Isaac Go. And it's going to be Ramos, Dwight Ramos, who inbounds the basketball coming out of the timeout. Come on, Thailand. Let's kick things up a gear. Let's go. And the ball goes off the hands to pass from Ramos to Joseph Matthew Nieto. Thailand bring the basketball up the court. Sudasan hands it off, and driving in and being fouled was Chapo Chongyampan. Certainly all ball from Ramos, but that's who was called for the foul. So Philippines on the, or excuse me, Thailand on the scoreboard with just 1 point. Chongyampan makes only the first free throw, and Baltazar now brings it up. Ramos over to Suerte, and down low the finish, beautifully done by Nieto. Foul called on Suerte. He fouled Jaisanuk. Susanam's going to inbound the basketball. Even that proves to be a chore. They're able to get it in. Now Susanam, oh, he goes behind his back. Was that on purpose? And he gets a chance to go to the line. A little bit of razzle-dazzle, it appeared, from Susanam. Watch this. Here he goes. Yeah, he was. And then unlucky Suerte to get that foul. Looked like he got a lot of ball. Perhaps some good fortune smiling on Watana Sudasan. So Sudasan goes to the line and makes his first attempt. Both free throws good. So far in the Southeast Asian rivalry in Group A, it's Philippines on top, 13-3. Ramos goes baseline. Good hands by Thailand to knock it out of bounds. That was China Tip. Jack Rowan, who deflected the basketball out, so now only 3 seconds remain. Ramos inbounds it. 3-point shot. Goes out of bounds. So Philippines not messing around. They want to apply some full court pressure here from the off. And Thailand, Sudasan brings it up, nice pass. The opening was there, and free throws coming for Jack Rawan. And that was definitely a foul committed by Ildefonso, who's come into the contest. Both free throws. Both free throws made by Chanatip Jakrawan, and Thailand now trailing just 13-5. Philippines put it up, stay after it. Now Thailand have it. Baltazar had a good look. Does he like what he sees right now? Well, I guess that's a sign of respect when they're putting their two hands together before giving the ball. There you go. And also the nod. Now he has another chance. Chapo Chungyapan. And he makes the free throw. So the free throw line has been the best friend so far of Thailand. They've cut the deficit back to 13-7. Baltazar off target. He gets it back. Now a little mid-ranger. It's good. So Nieto puts another one in. Oh, what a tip put back by Jaisanuk to get it back to 6 points, the deficit, and then he hustles back to play defense. Three-point shot by Nieto, and they scrap for the ball. Gilas get it. Now the ball deflected, turned over rather, and they find a man down low, and he goes up for the two-handed jam. How about that? Chanatip Jakrawan now with 4 points, and Thailand waking up. But quickly, Dwight Ramos, incredibly, remains perfect from the floor in these qualifiers during this window. Three-point shot. That time, Watana Sudison was not there, but he comes up and gets a steal. He puts it up. How about this? He has a chance for a three-point play. Do not fall asleep on him, folks. He will pick your pockets. There he goes. Took it right away from Nieto. And Thailand showing some good basketball here. So substitutions coming into the basketball game, including Kobe Paris, who has played for the Philippines in 3x3 basketball, both at youth level and senior level. Played the 3x3 World Cup in France and Nantes. Ball goes out of bounds. Here's Kobe Paris taking the inbounds pass. And Juan Gomez De Liano, number 1 for the Philippines, for Gilas, is fouled. So 3:54 remaining. Thailand have done a good job after falling behind 11-0, storming back to trail by 4 points. Baltazar. Oh, the pass was telegraphed and almost taken the other way. DeFonso dribbles and nobody picks him up, then he misses the layup. Oh, good pass again, down low. And this time the ball goes out of bounds from Chung Yampen. And watch this, good pump fake. And then he goes up against Baltazar and just loses it. Chung Yampen comes out, and replacing him is Sukhdev Gogar. Three-point shot, if it goes, and it does. Bill DeFonso, very active. Pump fake. Gogar out to the corner. De Liano hands it off. Here's Ramos. Oh, he missed a shot. Write it down. It happened with 2:45 remaining in the first quarter. Kobe Paris looks down at his hands as if something is bothering him. Seems to be okay. Pump fake. Bill DeFonso back outside to Ramos. Here's Kobe Paris. Gets it to De Liano, and he shows his range as well. The three. Philippines now back in front by 10 points. And the pass intended, missed, but chased down by Jakrawan, who goes in. Nowhere to go. Kobe Paris tries to draw the charge. No call. Here comes De Liana. And the left-hander throws it a little bit too far ahead. And that creates an opportunity for Thailand. Three-point shot. Good rebound. Another three attempt. Gogar, excellent work on the boards. Passes it around, back outside. Now the penetration, and the bank shot is good by Nadakarn Mwangbun. Ball intercepted. Good anticipation, good reading of the game by number 18, Nakorn Jaisanuk. And again, the three, this time a little bit short by Mwangbun. Kobe Paris. No-look pass. Thought his teammate was sliding over. And Baltazar went the other way. A lot of that is just playing together. They just need more time. And that's what the qualifiers do. They give players the opportunity to come out. A lot of teams bring new players in. Other ones have their veterans. And De Liano called, no, it was a blocking foul, I believe on Gogar, number 15. It was indeed. Quick pass, bank shot. And Gogar picks up another one. Second quick foul. I like him on the court. He brings a little bit of toughness, but he's now walking a fine line between playing tough and fouling. And he might have to go back to the bench. Certainly, coach must be thinking. Carino misses the first. Misses both, in fact. Chong Yang-pen not able to corral the rebound. Kobe Paris shakes and bakes, pulls up. Good hustle to the ball. Final 30 seconds of the first quarter. We had the unsportsmanlike foul, which kind of slowed things down. And here is De Liano, and the left-hander is a little bit long. I don't know what it is about the left-handers, but it always looks better. Shoot it left hand, dribble left hand, dunk it left hand. Also with different sports, nobody boxed out De Liano, and he had it, and then it was knocked out of his hands. Oh, the three-pointer is good from the corner. So Jaisenuk gets it back to a 5-point game. Final seconds ticking off the clock in the first quarter. De Liano for three. Got it! For the second time tonight, drilling the three. The first time, in fact. He missed his other attempt, and that is a good show from the Philippines. Late, taking a 27-19 lead at the end of one. Philippines already with 5 3-pointers, including that one, also 5 of 10 inside the arc. Well, feast your eyes on these highlights from the first quarter between Philippines and Thailand. Thailand in the blue, Philippines in the white with the blue trim. Been impressed by De Liano. Has a nice release. So the ball inbounded. Going up, and Suksanan misses. Now De Liano. Oh, good pass. Deep in the shot clock. Javier Joaquin Gomez. De Liano, one of the De Liano brothers. Their brothers, rather. So one De Liano plays the point, and the other more of a two. Here's the ball, hit out. Wow, three-point shot is good by Watana Sudison. De Liano gets it to brother. De Liano steps back. De Liano turns. Boy, I tell you, it just looks good, doesn't it? The lefty. Smooth. Oh, nice reach. De Liano shaking and baking to his brother in the corner. Good! Well, those guys could have a shootout. I don't know who would win that one. Meet up for the holidays. Go and play a little bit of horse. Not sure who would win that. And boy, poor Chung Yang Pan took a shot right in the face, it appeared, from the head of Kobe Paris. Oh no, it was his shoulder. The right shoulder. Timeout on the floor. Well, the way this thing started, it looked like Thailand were going to be run out of the gym in the first quarter, but they battled back, stabilized things, got to the free throw line, and seemed to gain some confidence from that. But the problem that they're finding with this Thai team, this Philippines team, is that they've got some shooters out there, and they're moving around without the ball pretty well. De Liano obviously knows where to find his brother, and they've made some nice diagonal passes into the low blocks. And really, with Tab Baldwin kind of being heavily involved in this program, anybody that knows him, he really is a great teacher of the game, and especially the passing game. That drive and basket. De Liano raises his hand. So good drive by Nathakarn Mwangboon. Three-point play. Gets it back to a 9-point game. Oh, what a pass. Beautiful play. Brought a little bit of the defense to him, and then all he had to do was make a nifty little pass for the layup. Chung Yang Pen rebounds the miss. That was Carino who had that basket. Oh, Sudison behind the back pass. Oh, nice little hesitation. Great footwork. So Jakrawan showing his skills on that play, as well as Sudison. Down low. Spinning. Here he is again. And this time, excellent defense by Gilas. De Liano, man, he is like right off the bench drilling three-pointers. He looks like he's the kind of guy that's going to score right when he steps off the team bus. Three-point shot. Confident offensive rebound and putback by Chung Yan Pen. So timeout on the court. Philippines still up by several points. (15 of 24 from the floor, the Philippines. 7 of 11 from three-point range. Here's De Liano. Thailand not backing down though. That three-pointer no good, but Chung Yampen was right there for the offensive rebound and scored with a putback. Reliable sources tell me that there will be a very exciting feature about the De Liano brothers today on the FIBA Asia Cup website. So obviously if you have the FIBA Asia Cup app in your smartphone, you can read it there as well. It'll probably be promoted as well, I would guess, on Instagram, but I can see why they'd want to have a feature on them because they're electric. And here's another three-pointer, this time by Oftana. Philippines certainly have not been shy about putting the ball up from three-point range. So far today, they're 8 of 12, and we still have more than 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Sudison outside, the three from the left corner is good. How about Jaisanuk? He's got 8 points. And Thailand cut it back to a 10-point deficit. Now, three-point shot for the Philippines. Well, they don't all go in. That was Ramos. Another three attempt, doesn't go down. And Thailand not rebounding per se, just kind of standing there. They need to fight for position. Philippines this time drive down, and somehow Thailand escaped without giving up points on that trip. Klein Arong has it down low. He goes up and misses everything. Bounce pass. Baltazar. It's time to go to work. Oh. He didn't wear the hard hat. .345 to go. Thailand staying within touch. Sudison from the free throw line. A little bit too hard. Rebounded by Gilas. Here they come again. They'd like to push that lead farther if they can here at the end of the first half. The long three from Calvin John Oftana was off target. He was open. Well, Filipino basketball at the Asia Cup over the years, obviously they, in the old days, hosted a World Cup, and they've played the last two. Basketball is front and center, and they will be one of the hosts, I think the primary host in 2023 for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. The ball slips out of the hands, but then hustling back are Thailand. They get it back. Wang Bong, cross-court pass. Three-point shot. It's good this time from Calvin John Oftana. 2:40 to go now in the first half, and Philippines up 13. And the block signaled by the referee on go. Trying to tip Jackrawan, number 31. He looks to get it back. Three-point shot. Wang Bong, nope. And Wang Bong, nope. And here comes number 12, Nieto. Baltazar tries to go up, and the ball's knocked out of his hands. Great job rebounding. And good call by the ref as the ball was knocked out by Thailand. Two minutes. And wow, what a beautiful stroke that is by Calvin John Oftana. And the lead now 16. I mean, he is in the next county taking that one. That is a long way out. He might have the best looking shot out there. Battle for the board after Jackrawan's miss. Nieto sizes up his options. He puts it up from deep, but it grazed the outside of the net. Ramos goes up, and right at the end of the shot clock is bumped by Montien Wong Sawang Tam. And it wasn't so much the bump, I think it was the raising of his left arm. He's bent. Well, Ramos has lost his nickname Perfect today, but still a lethal force. 1:04 to go here in the second quarter. Anucha Langsui comes into the game, number 19. I don't know, folks, if you've never been to Thailand, you got to go. One of those incredible places. I've never been to Manila, but I look forward to that one in 2023. Here we go. Pump fake. The right hand, and missing it was Natakarn Wangbun. Beautiful pass and catch and shot by Dwight Ramos. No surprise, give De Liano the assist back in the game. The lead, 19 points. It's been all Thailand here the last few minutes. Excuse me, it's been all Philippines the last few minutes. This time, Jakrawan puts it up and in. Final several seconds ticking off the clock for Gilas. And they get a little runner, Nieto. He's got 8 points. 11 for Juan Gomez De Liano. And Thailand, despite all the huffing and puffing, find themselves trailing by 19 points. It is halftime. Philippines on top 53-34 against Thailand. So look at that, 10 of 18 from three-point range for the Philippines. They have 7 more threes than Thailand, who have done a good job otherwise at the line and also inside the arc. Philippines also winning the battle of the boards, and not surprisingly, the assists. Gomez De Liano with 11 points, Oftana with 9, and Nieto with 8. 8 for Surisan and a couple of others. Well, here's some of the first half highlights from Bahrain in the FIBA Asia Cup qualifier between the Philippines and Thailand. Go coming out, hitting the early one, and then driving in was Suerte. Ramos was on the receiving end of an unsportsmanlike foul, and once that happened, it started to look pretty grim for Thailand, but they did in fact regroup and came out and found some form. Chon Yang-pen certainly did his part to help them come back. 8 points apiece for Jaisanuk, Surisan, and Jakrawan. And Chatpol Chung Yang-pen has 5 points and 6 rebounds. But right now it's one-way traffic with the Philippines on top by 19 points. Enjoy these highlights.
middle. Oh, baby! Are you serious? Hassan Sadeh with no regard. I mean, goes down the middle. You gotta love this guy. Unbelievable.
2 games in qualifying all the way back in February, and that is a cheap turnover. That is what they cannot afford to do. And it's going to be thrown down by Mohamed Hamoda.
Nice little roll. And the elevation! What a finish! Off 2 feet, switches hands. Great finish from him. Really impressive. Prosper shots up off the side of the backboard, but he gets his own rebound. And Prosper! Big time dunk from Leicester Prosper. Loose pass, only one winner here. Darwich gets it, goes in, throws it down and one. Sergio Darwich.
Talking about strong side every day. You're blowing my mind, baby,
Philippines scoring the game's first 11 points, only for Thailand to battle back and make a game of it. But over the last few minutes, Philippines really turned it on, and led by De Liano, Gomez De Liano, took a 19-point advantage to halftime. So remember, the aim is to finish in the top 2 of each group, and if you do that, then you qualify for the FIBA Asia Cup. If you finish 3rd, you'll be invited to an additional qualifying tournament. Citizen for Thailand's been good, 8 points. Chung Yapin has 6 rebounds to go with his 5 points, and Citizen also has 4 assists to go with his 8 points. The man that's been quiet has been Montian Wongsawanan. So he's only got 6 minutes of action and hasn't scored yet. He has a steal, but 3 fouls. Chanatip Jack Rowan has 8 points. And Nakorn Jaisanuk 8 points as well. So 3 players with 8 points in that Thai team. But a lot of quality in this Philippines team under the direction of Joseph Uichiko, as well as Tab Baldwin. Another Asian game underway, Syria and Iran, and that game is knotted. No, in fact, now Iran's up a couple of points late in the first half. Well, folks, make sure you get the FIBA Asia Cup app in your smartphone for all the latest news, stats, all kinds of information. It's all there. Get it in the smartphone and have it at your fingertips. That would be my recommendation. And also follow the FIBA Asia Cup Instagram account. That's definitely worth your while. And there's Tab Baldwin now holding court with the Philippines players. Thailand getting their first. There's some final words rather before they go out and renew their Southeast Asian rivalry here with Philippines in the second half. Lots of great action all over the world, folks, not just here in Asia, also in Africa. We've had qualifying games for the AfroBasket and for the FIBA Eurobasket and Europe, and of course the FIBA AmeriCup. But our attention is on these two teams right here, and Philippines obviously not only want to get to the FIBA Asia Cup, but they're also building towards the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023, when they are the primary host for that competition. Also host nations will be Indonesia and Japan. Second half action underway. Philippines had it, now coming up and making life difficult as they try to get it back. Kobe Paris been very quiet today. We saw he made the highlights in the other meeting with Thailand, which was the other day, and won decisively by Philippines. Thailand. Put the head down. Chang Yampen denied though, and quickly Ramos pushes it up the floor. Baltazar. And the foul down low. So going to the free throw line will be the Philippines. Trying to tip Jack Rowan. Takes his time. And makes both free throws. Points slow to register on the graphic, but trust me, he made them. Is it mission impossible for Thailand? Absolutely not. As soon as they put those points up, there you go. They're down 53-36. And fumble the ball, get it back, and hand it off to Chang. Oh boy. Chung Yampen had a good look there and came up well short. Qualifiers calls the play. And good defense by Thailand, but then they lose it, and it leads to a layup for the Philippines. Scored by Nieto. And they pass it quickly, and the three-point shot. And the long rebound goes back to the man who took it, Nakor Jaisanuk. And now the bounce pass, beautiful. And I'll tell you what, Chanatip Jakroan was going up for the two-handed rim rocker, but he was blocked and fouled by Ramos. This time Jack Rowan misses with his first attempt, and when you're down 19 points, you can't afford not to make your free throws. Takes his time and makes the second. Both he and the rest of his teammates have been pretty good from the free throw line, to be fair. 12 of 14 overall, and Chanatip is 5 of 6, but Philippines come right down, and Nieto once again buries it. Quick three by Thailand, nope. Jack Rowan with the rebound. Going off 1 foot and getting the contact was Natakarn Wangboon, who's been pretty active offensively. He's already got 5 points, so now he will go to the line for 2 more. First one's rattled in. And the second one. So good job by him. (57-39), 18 points of deficit and a foul. They're double checking to make sure who the foul was called on. This is Group A. We are in Bahrain. And Philippines leading it by 18 points. Nieto. Crafty pass. And before Carino could do anything, they stopped play. Nieto has possibly turned his ankle. Oh yes, he stepped on the right foot of Jakrawan, and that does not look good. You couldn't see it from that angle, but he definitely stepped on it and rolled his ankle. That might be him done for the day. His brother not playing today. Both did play the other day. Joseph Matthew and Michael Joseph Nieto. .20 lead again for Philippines. And after the Ramos layup, Jack Rowan goes to the other end. It goes up strong. Good things happen when you go strong to the basket. Look. This player comes out with a lot of credit in my eyes. He's got 12 points. Misses another free throw, however. He's now missed 2. He could possibly do a little bit better job on the glass. Well, this time he does a good job knocking it away from Ramos. Oh, nice little shimmy to the left to avoid the defender. And the shot from the baseline. Here he is again. Jakrawan turns and gets it to go. He kind of forced it up and in. Now the pass. De Liano, and the little jump hook off the back of the iron. Wang Boon gets rid of it. Chong Yapin still in. Wang Boon back to the man of the moment. Trying to tip Jakrawan, and they stay with it, and he gets another 2. He's got 16 points. And now the deficit has been cut to 15. So Thailand sticking with the program. Almost forcing a steal. Sloppy play by Gilas. Well, nothing makes up for sloppy play like a good three-point shooter. Ramos buries the three, taking it back to an 18-point lead, and now the ball turned back over. Kobe Paris goes out. Looks like he may have been hit in the nose, and go back in the contest. Step back. Ramos unsuccessful. Here he comes. Suerte puts it up from a long way out. Go gets the offensive rebound and put back after Philippines clear out down low. Wong Boon ready to lower the boom. Not really. Oh, nice drive and dish. And great catch. Chanatib Jakarawan. Another trip to the line for him. Well, Jakaran misses his third free throw here in the third quarter. Frustrating for him. Second one is good. Three-point shot. De Liano this time short. Now the ball on the deck, and Jakaran misses, gets it back, passes it back outside, out of trouble, and then coming in, and there Jakaran puts it up and in, the dunk, staying alive. He's got 19 points now. Second foul, Gomez De Liano. Chanatib Jakarawan tying his shoes. He's not going to want to come out of this one. If he makes these, he goes over 20 points. But he is suffering a little bit of free throw agony right now. Gomez De Liano, excuse me. Three-point shot. Philippines are not hitting their threes as they were really in the first half. And you can see Thailand, if they stick with this, you know, they'd have a shot to get this thing back to 10 points. Then anything can happen. Now he takes his time. Jaquaran makes the free throw. He's now got 21 points, 9 of 13 from the line, 5 rebounds. 22 points. I don't think the coach can afford to take him out. The shirt, Suerte has it. De Liano, chance for three-point play. Jaisona goes out. Coming back into the game now is Montian Wongsa-Wangtam. Three-pointers open, so why not take it? De Liano now passes it up ahead. Philippines. De Liano, good! Well, Juan Gomez De Liano, worth the price of admission in my opinion, folks. He's knocking them down one right after the other. And now turnover. And an unsportsmanlike foul, not playing the ball on Bandit Laken. Bandit Laken hasn't played that much, and he comes in and gives up an unsportsmanlike foul. So Suerte goes to the line. First one falls through the ring. 20 points the advantage. Buena Suerte at the line and makes the second. So now 21 points the advantage. In this quarter, Philippines now have outscored Thailand 18-16. It's been the closest quarter of all three. De Liano hangs in the air and puts it in. Well, that would be a serious one-on-one game between he and his brother. Three-point shot. Almost got wedged. Gomez De Liano brings it up the floor. Here comes the crowd pleaser. What's he going to do? Shaking and baking. Passes. Gets it back. Now Suerte goes in, and the follow, and finally a foul has been called. So staying after it on the boards. So Go will take his free throws. Second one is good as well, and now it's a 25-point lead. How quickly it grows, that advantage. Bounce pass, And driving in and taking the two was Chanatip Jakrawan, and that's how the quarter finishes. Well, good overall work really from Thailand in that third quarter, but they eased up a little bit down the stretch, down the closing stages of the quarter, and the De Liano brothers come in and throw a few punches. The Philippines lead at 75-52, 10 minutes remaining. Okay, the numbers obviously much better for Philippines. 9 more three-pointers for them, 4 more inside the arc. Thailand done a good job at the line though, 19 of 24. And here's a look back at some of the highlights. Fourth quarter action underway here. It's all Philippines right now, other than Jakrawan for Thailand. See if they can get him another touch. Chaisanuk gets it off to Chung Yampen. The workhorse hands it off. And there he goes again. One player that the Philippines have not had an answer for all game long has been the exciting Chanatip Jakrawan. I mean, his numbers are going to look pretty darn good after this one. 26 points. De Liano. Well, I just don't know who's better. Which brother? De Liano. They're both so good. They're potent. They look so confident taking those shots. I'm excited to see them play the next time the Philippines are in action. 3-point shot. Three-point shot. And they are just filling it up right now. Don't hang your head. Don't hang your head. Javier Juan Gomez De Liano can flat out shoot it. Just like his brother. And don't look now. Javier Juan Gomez De Liano has 15 points. Make it 16 points. And some full court pressure here from the Philippines. Citizen blocked as he goes for the layup. Juan Gomez De Liano has 14 points. So those two right now, not that they're trying to outscore each other, but somebody's going to have a little bit of bragging rights after this is over. Now the turnover, Jacaron has it, spins, goes up for the dunk. Give this man some credit. He has been terrific. They cannot stop him. They can only hope to contain him. 82-56, or something like that. "28 points for Janatip Jakrawan, along with 6 rebounds. Also has 2 steals and a block. The Thai sensation. Obviously, the coach could care less about all that. He wants to win, and his team is trailing 82-56.
Okay, so now this guard who's denying is probably going to pick that up. Make sure you're up here. That draws that forward all the way out there. Now, the next pass here.
Well, you heard Tab Baldwin, he wants to use this opportunity to really, see what his guys can do, how they can take on board the tactics, the instructions. .7:45 remaining. Suerte has it for the Philippines. Pulls up for 3, gets blocked. Great defense by Thailand. Jakrawan, oh man, I am out of words. I'm so impressed by how this young man has played today. De Liano misses, and back over to Thailand. Nice drive down the lane and the basket. Credit another 2 points to Natakarn Mwangbun. Now from the baseline again, 3, nope. Rebound, out it goes. Tungcab in the game, Frederick Jr. Tungcab. There he is. Oh no, excuse me, that was Ildefonso. 82-60. Gogar I think I'd like to see Gogar on the floor as much as possible. He just brings us a different element of toughness. Here's Sean Dave Ildefonso. Takes his time and misses the first free throw. Oh boy, no box out, and Go scores with the putback, 84-60. There he is, Frederick Jr. Tongkap. Oh, so that foul was on Tongkap. Sudison dribbling up high. Three-point shot. Penetration. Tongkap took it all the way. 5.5 minutes remaining. Mwangboon. Well, that was a forced shot. Ildefonso passes back outside. Go. And Baltazar with the rebound. Mwangboon. Now Sudison. Mwangboon again. Here he goes, the scoring machine. Backing his way down, passes back outside. Mwangboon. Long rebound. Good hustle by Sudison, and he puts it up and in. I like this Thai effort. They've really given it everything today. Tongkap. Turnaround jump shot, no good by Baltazar, and Go this time unsuccessful with the putback. Sudison, boy, Go and Gogar knocking each other down a second time. Slow to get up. Go, bounce pass. Here he is, De Liano. I really do wonder if these guys ever miss. I mean, they are prolific shooters. De Liano with 19 points, 7 of 8. He's only missed one shot from the floor today. He's perfect from three-point range. And his brother Juan Gerardo is 5 of 8 from the floor, 4 of 6 from three-point range. I mean, those guys can hoop it up. Okay, 3.5 minutes remaining. Philippines going for their third win. Scrapping away. Oh, there he gets another 2 points. Get on your feet and clap your hands for Chanatip Jakrawan. 32 points, 9 rebounds. Of course, neither team, Philippines will not qualify for the FIBA Asia Cup with a win today. They will only be 3-0, still with 3 games remaining. So, but you can, with the sweep of Thailand, they will have decided edge. Kobe Paris goes up and pats Gogar on the shoulder. Gogar goes out. Four fouls on Gogar and 11 minutes. Good. Well, excellent work knocking it off the rim. Tunchab looks over, has a chuckle with his bench. Not sure what that was about. The foul was actually on Tungcab. Chong Yampin has worked hard today, but he has struggled putting the ball in the basket. He's got 9 rebounds to go with his 5 points, but he is now 3 of 6 from the free throw line, 1 of 6 from the floor. Tungcab left his feet, decides to pass, gets it to Ramos. And now we've got a double-double for Chanatip Jakrawan. 32 points, 10 rebounds. He's posting up again. Jakrawan turns, goes up and scores 34 points. Now he's going to be a legend after this game. Kobe Paris from the corner. There he is, Kobe. His father, a great player in his own right. And 50 seconds remaining. Yeah, speaking to Kobe Paris, his father was the PBA legend Benji Paris. So Benji Paris was exciting guard as well, 6'4", 1.93 meters. First round pick in the PBA draft back in 1989. Excuse me, a center, not a guard. You look at that size and you think he's a guard, but he was actually Rookie of the Year in his first year, and then he was the MVP. Not bad, a 4-time PBA champion. And he also played for the Philippines at the Asia Games. So 50.2 seconds remaining. And the man of the moment for Thailand has it, Chanatip Jakrawan. Sudison has it knocked away, then gets it back. Jakrawan goes for the rebound, puts it up. Oh, he had a chance to get 36. Now he's got it, passes it back outside. Sudison for two, excuse me, banks it in. So about a 2-second differential in the game clock and the shot clock. What will Philippines do? They're going to run one more play. Kobe Paris on the baseline, and he was fouled and looks down at Sudison with a little bit of disdain. Watch this. No, he wasn't. He was going to help him up. I think he was just frustrated they didn't make his jump shot despite being fouled. Here he goes to the line. And short. And again, a player that represents the Philippines in 3x3, FIBA 3x3. So remember that. Someone that crosses over. And 93-69 now with 7.8 seconds remaining. And yes, folks, we have a timeout. The question is, why do we have the timeout? Well, the coach does not appear to be drawing up a play or anything, so maybe to bring in another player. Okay, 7.8 seconds left after the timeout by Philippines, so that advances the ball. Maybe they just wanted to advance the ball. Okay, and now they're just gonna do nothing. So I have no idea why the timeout was called. The players shake hands, hug each other. Well, in this bubble played here in Bahrain, in the Khalifa Sports City, victory for Philippines over Thailand, 93-69. Philippines go to 3-0. Icing up is what's happened there. 93-69. Ray Anthony Suerte icing up. So 93-69, the Philippines win it over Thailand. Philippines 16 of 33 from deep, just 9 of 18 at the charity stripe, 18 of 42 inside the arc. Thailand 19 of 43. Most of those makes were by their star setter. 52 rebounds for the winners. Jakrawan had 34 points. The question is, which Gomez De Liano had which? 19? Well, I'll tell you. Javier Joaquin had the 19 and Juan Gerardo had the 14. So here's a look back at some of the plays. Philippines never really under threat once they got in front. They cruised to victory. But there were plenty of highlights really for Thailand, especially highlights from the big fella, Jakrawan. Chanatip Jakrawan. And here he is, going to work. You can see he stayed after it. And Philippines just had too much firepower on the day, leading them. Both of the De Liano brothers each had 4 3-pointers. Oftana had 3 threes fall. And the only downer for the Philippines was the injury suffered by Joseph Matthew Nieto. It looked like he rolled his ankle, looked pretty painful, so he might be on the sidelines for a while. 13 points for Dwight Ramos. 4 of 10 from the floor. There is Juan Gomez De Liano. And that was a high-flying act that goes by the name of Chanatip Jakrawan. Jakrawan getting another dunk. He made 12 of 19 shots from the floor. 12 rebounds too, don't forget, so he finished with a double-double. But overall, a productive window for the Philippines, who sweep both of their games against Thailand. So they are now 3-0, up at the top with 6 points. Korea in second at 2-0 on 4 points. Indonesia third with 1 win and 2 defeats. And also Thailand now have played 4 games. They are 0-4 and 4 participation points. Thanks for watching, everybody. The FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers from Khalifa Sports City in Manama, Bahrain.